Okay. It's the second time I'm filming this. Uh, I feel like I didn't articulate myself, quite well the first time, so I'm just gonna try this again. Just see. Yeah. If you're, watching this, hi. My name is Josh. It's probably the first time you see my face. If you like it, subscribe. Um, um, and yeah, drop a like if you fuck with what I'm saying in this video. But yeah, I just came on here to yap. I be seeing a lot of these videos on. I be watching a lot of these videos, so I figured I might as well, create something I would enjoy consuming. You know, um, and just I feel like this is just a necessary thing if I wanna grow the type of community I wanna grow. Is just to be honest and tell just to be vulnerable and feel like uh be more intimate with my fans. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm just gonna yap. Um, yeah, basically, so I turned 18 recently. Um, yeah, you can call me Unc, but it's just you know, turning 18 now. Like what I was realizing and what I'm still kind of feeling now is that like turning 18 almost is like the death of your inner child nowadays, bro. Um, it's like you're no longer allowed to be a kid or enjoy the things that you did when you were a child. You know, now it's you're a grown you're a grown ass man type shit. Like you're just forced into doing all these quote unquote like grown man things that grown man would do. I guess, bro. I have to act like a fucking like a one of these fucking boomers or just like an old person. I guess, bro. Um, but like it's so I wouldn't say scary, but it's so like stressful, bro. And it almost feels like I'm running on borrowed time, especially with the state of the world and the way things are. Like, bro, I just turned 18 and I might go get sent to die in a war across the fucking sea for me, bro. Like, brother, like life is so fucked. And to top it all off, like I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but my mom is sick, bro, and that's just done a whole lot for my family. Like, my whole family's stressing, and it's like I know, people aren't, nobody told me this, but it's like I know that I'm starting to get looked at now as like the man of the house and just the man of the family now. Like I have a dad, but he's like he's old as fuck, bro. So it's like he's also on his way out. So it's like now I'm looked to be, this the leader of my family and have a little sister and just all these people that rely on me now, bro. And it's like it's so stressful, bro. It's like, and my mom's not able to do the things that she used to. So now I have to start cooking and just doing this shit around the house. It's like I don't mind it, but it's like, bro, I'm no longer allowed to be a kid, bro. Like I really have to tee up and lock in and start carrying myself like a man. And it's like, bro, I'm not that. Like I'm still a baby, bro. Like I still need to be reassured and told all this, sappy shit. But it's like, bro, that stress and that pressure, it really it's really getting to me, bro. You know, and it's just like with all of that, it's just like I feel so lost. And it's like, like I'm not making this video for sympathy. I'm just being honest, because I feel like, um, you know, I'm gonna look back on this video and I'm gonna see how far I came. One, and then two, I just want this to be a timepiece almost, and I want this to, hopefully, if everything goes right, this attracts the certain people that I want to attract, like-minded people, honest people. I just want to be more vulnerable so that we have we have some sort of connection, me and the viewer, you know. So I'm just gonna let y'all in my life, and that's just how life has been going recently, bro. Like I just been, I just been, life has just been beating my ass, bro. God's been giving, God's been giving me strong fucking battles, bro. Strong battles, bro. But you know, ain't nothing you could do but just continue on, you know. Just continue on and keep going, bro. Like you know, when I'm lost like this, I always remember, you know, things like Berserk and how Guts was fighting through worse circumstances than I am and worse traumas. You know, not to compare shit, cause you know it's not good to compare traumas, but it's just like I know even though in the manga right now that nigga Loki thinking about ending his shit. Which I am too, Loki though. But you know, um, I know that in the end, bro, he's gonna get back up, bro. Like he has time and time again, and and just the message of that character, just to keep struggling, or just the whole series, almost like the themes of just struggle and to embrace it, and just to keep going and become better through the struggle. It's just so fucking good, bro. Like it's so good, man. So yeah, like that's it's where I've been at. Um and yeah, bro, like I said, I'm not making this video for sympathy or to, to for pity, you know, but um yeah, I'm just being honest, and I feel like there needs to be more of that on the internet. You know, too many people show only a highlight of their lives and don't really talk about the points where they're struggling. And I feel like if more people talked about their struggles, if more people were more honest and shit, they would help more people. And that's just the whole point of, my whole goal in making this channel and creating this space, the space was just to inspire and to impact people, you know, in a good way. I want to help people. I've always wanted to help people. I've always liked helping people, you know. I was always the type of kid, like, I would see a homeless man eating alone and I would cry, bro, cuz it's just something about the looks on their faces, you know, of despair, that loneliness, that hopelessness, bro. It's just it's sickening, bro, and it does something to me spiritually. Like it it hurts me, bro, to see others like that. And it's just there's so much of that in the world. So I just want to push positivity and a positive message, you know. And I want people to look at my videos and think, like, and and grab the strength for their lives, you know. I want to, inspire people. I don't want to be idolized or, worshipped or anything weird like that, bro. But I want my fan base or my, whatever community. I don't even like calling y'all fans, because I feel like that's just like a demeaning term. But like, I want my supporters and, the people who watch me to, to get something from my videos, and not just me, energy harvesting, not to get schizo on you guys, or just, reaping money, and views from you guys. I want, to genuinely build something and create something that'll last forever, you know? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I hope that this inspires you to, continue on your journey, you know? You're probably hurting, bro. You're probably going through it, you know? You're probably just getting hit with shit after shit. Just life is wailing on you, bro. But you have to understand that at the end of all of this, bro, you're gonna come back. You're gonna come back, bro. You're gonna come back a better person. You're gonna come out stronger in the end. You know, you know. This is the shit that builds character. This is the shit that strengthens your soul. You know. This is the thing that this is what's gonna make or break you, and it's gonna make you, bro. It's not gonna break you, bro. You know. These struggles. these struggles, not to take so personally, even though it may hit home, and it might be, you know, sometimes, bro, I even feel like giving up, bro. Like, being honest, I never would, bro. I never will, because I have so many people that rely on me, in my life for, so much different things. But, you know, nobody's, that's what I hate about social media now, bro, because it's just like this competition to see who's like, it's just always this sense of comparison. You're always comparing your life to somebody somebody's fucking, you're comparing the worst period of your life, your worst day, to somebody's, like, to the peak of somebody's, like, entire existence. You know what I mean? And it's just so many people showing you the good, and not letting you in, really, on the shit that really happens, bro. you know and that's just not what I want to do. I want to bring back, vulnerability. I want to bring back, honesty. um like, showing off the shit that you like, doing things not for views or clout, for fame, but simply because you love it, bro, and that you want to share it with, the world. That you want to share that love, that passion, you know, with somebody else, you know. So, yeah, you know, but like I said, bro, like, if you're in a similar situation to me and shit is fucked up for you, bro, you got this, bro. Like, trust me, bro. Giving up, bro, giving up is not the answer, bro. It's not, bro. Like, on a real, genuine note, bro. Like, you fucking got this, bro. And, like, I hate that I'm not articulating myself, because I know I know that this, sounds like basic, advice that people would give to you when you're struggling, indiscriminately. But I want you to understand that, like, bro, even if you don't feel it, even if you don't think, or, no matter how fucked up shit is, bro, like, you are loved, and you were put on this planet for a reason, bro. You were given this life. You were given, these struggles, for a reason, bro, and you will come out better in the end, bro. You will get, you know, what you deserve in the end, bro. You will prosper, bro. You know, you will, get it, bro. You will get it, bro. You know, I hate that I'm not articulating myself well, but, like I said, bro, you're gonna get it, bro. You will succeed, bro. You will, bro. Just keep grinding, bro. Keep your head down, bro. You know, and, to whoever's watching this, might not mean anything to you right now, but I love you, bro. I care about you, bro. You know, I do, bro. You know, this video was not only for me, bro, but it was for you, bro. Cause I know people. I'm not a selfish asshole, bro. I'm not, narcissistic, and, I didn't come on here for pity points, or to get told it was okay by people, or so, all that shit. I came here because I know other people are struggling with the same shit I'm talking about, and I want to help you. I want to help you get through it, bro. For real. And yeah, bro, like, if you want to, if you want somebody to talk to, like, I'll probably link my Instagram in the description. Like, my DMs are always open. Like, you can always talk to me, bro. You know what I mean? I don't wanna be one of these guys where, even though I do, sometimes I can isolate myself, even with family members. I don't text back a lot. You know, I hate texting, but I'm just a very isolated person. But, my DMs are open for a reason, bro. I want people to talk to me. I want people to come to me with their struggles. You know, I'm not a licensed therapist, but, you know, if it means anything, I'll hear you out. I'll listen, bro. You know, I'll listen, and I feel like that's what more people need, man. Um, but yeah, I guess, yeah, that's all I really had to say, for real. But, you know, that's me. That's the end of this video, and I love you boys, bro. I really do, bro. and I hope you're doing good out there, man. You will succeed, bro. It's gonna get better, bro. Trust me, bro. It will get better, bro.